Welcome back to part 2 of Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror. The sequel to the awesome original. Good stuff. Awesome game. George has been knocked out. Nico's been kidnapped. He's been tied to a chair where a poisonous spider was coming after him. We've taken care of that, as you can see. And the house is burning. Whoa! Shit is going down from the get-go, guys. Yeah, let's have a look. We just opened this cabinet here, and it kind of exploded when George opened it with a dart. He flew back. Let's see why that was.
It was a small cylinder which seemed to have exploded. I couldn't think of a use for a burst cylinder. It was a small metal cylinder. That cylinder was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands.
Well, we'll just have to find something to pick it up with.
The panties I'd found in Nico's bag were just what I needed to wrap around the hot cylinder.
Also, I believe I haven't read this note yet. Let's have a read.
I guess I had no business reading the note, but I figured it might give me a clue to what Nico was involved in. It was from Andre Lavino, the history student Nico had known at college. The letter was sentimental mush, and revealed that the exotic lingerie, as he called it, was a gift from him. It gave his telephone number. Lavino figured himself as a rival for Nico's affections, but I couldn't believe that creep was in the running.
Okay, Lobino's made it back into the game, guys. This time he's more of an ass than ever before. As you heard, George doesn't like him, as you can tell. He's in the running for Nico's affections. Okay. It also revealed his telephone number. Maybe that'll come in handy. Windows.
The bars attached to the window would prevent anyone getting in. They also stopped me from getting out.
Fair enough. So let's put this cylinder inside the siphon.
The cylinder gave out a faint hiss as the valve opened. What? Now I had one primed up and ready to use extinguisher.
Hell yeah!
With a well-aimed squirt of his soda fountain, our unshakable hero saved the day. Now it was time to start looking for Nico.
Oh, God. Okay, let's look for Nico, guys. Let's get out
I wasn't
this.
going to burn myself on that red-hot doorknob, and it wasn't the time for subtlety.
Hell yeah! You go, George. So, let's head on out of here.
The front door was made of hard wood, supported by a sturdy frame. The door was locked. I didn't fancy my chances of kicking this door down.
Who would have thought it, guys? Things just aren't that simple, are they? What's this?
It was a folded clipping taken from a newspaper. I'd found a piece of newspaper folded in two. It referred to a forthcoming eclipse of the sun. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be visible from Europe. The best place to view the eclipse would be Mexico.
Interesting. One thing that kind of fucks you up with this game is you have to examine a few of your items now and then to get stuff from them and that type of thing, and that really messes you around. So let's have a look at this.
It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. Wrapped inside it was another small piece of paper. It was a bank statement for Ubier's account from an automatic telling machine. The last 5 withdrawals were for large amounts, and all made in Marseille.
Interesting, guys. Interesting stuff. Let's use the telephone. Let's give Andre a call. We have his number.
Much as I disliked him, Labino might be my only hope of finding Nico. Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look, I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nico.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
Okay. You remember the cafe at Montfaucon?
Sure. Andre? You'd better show, you creep. I felt an irrational urge to wipe my ear.
So did I, George. Obviously we still can't get out the house. We've just called up Andre. He's gonna meet us at a familiar site, the cafe at Montfaucon. So we need to get up. We need to find the key. Where could that said key be? Well, it's in this pot, guys.
The pot contained a key.
You won't believe how long I was stuck in this house because of that.
I unlocked the door. I wasn't looking forward to meeting Labino again, but he was my only link with Nico.
I love
no
this
sign
place.
of Labino when I got to the cafe. I decided to order a coffee and wait for him.
Let's have a look around.
I had no desire to go down into the sewers. I had no The man at the next table looked somehow familiar.
Okay, let's talk to the waiter.
Oh, garçon. He ignored me. I'm sure it was deliberate.
What a horrible man. What's this flask?
It was a small silver flask from which the man was topping up his glass.
Let's see if we can talk to him now.
Hey, you. Well, I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
Okay, let's talk to this gentleman here.
Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was. Ah, yes. I remember you.
Yeah. Are you still in the police force?
No, not anymore. I'm a man of leisure. What brings you back to Paris?
What shall we tell this guy? His girlfriend? Labino. Let's go for girlfriend.
My girlfriend.
What it is to be young and in love. Will you share a bottle of wine with me?
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good enough for you.
Well, guys, this waiter wants to give me some coffee here, so we'll talk to him in a minute. We'll talk to this old guy in a minute.
Un café.
Thanks.
Well, that's a good job because, as we know, George never has any money on him.
What does that guy keep pouring out of his flask?
Absinthe.
Absinthe? I thought that was highly dangerous and outlawed in France.
It is. Don't look at me. I didn't sell it to him.
Let's ask about Andre.
Do you know a guy called Andre Labino?
Oui. I know him. What of it?
I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No. I have not seen him today.
Who's this? Professor Oubier.
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Oui. He married that actress, the little dachshund. They used to come here. The nutty professor and the movie star.
His wife, okay.
If Oubier's wife was a movie star, how come I never heard of her?
She was big in France. The world doesn't stop at Hollywood. Her stage name was Carol Climax. She died in suspicious circumstances.
How did Oubier's wife die?
I heard he shot her.
And got away with it?
He had a good lawyer and a watertight alibi.
Well guys, interesting stuff. We're getting to know more about this Ubier guy. I think I'll wrap up here. I think we're about out of time, so I'll see you guys in the next part. We'll continue talking to these fine people over here, one of whom's a familiar face. Good stuff. I'll see you guys again soon.